students, how are you? I hope you are getting the chapter. The chapter is quite interesting about the lost child. So I hope you all are revising. I hope you all must have purchased the books also. So without wasting time, let's continue today's video. Clear? Let's start. Students, yesterday we have left at page number 4. That was the para. I think it was flowering mustard field. That was the para which we left yesterday. Pale like melting gold as it wept across miles and miles of even land. That was the paragraph. So here we left yesterday till last. We found that the child was lost in the mustard field, and the mother also called him forward, and then he went forward with his parents. Clear? So let's continue. A group of dragonflies, I hope you all are ready with your pencil and book. A group of dragonflies were bustling about on their gaudy purple wings. A group of dragonflies is a kind of fly, which were bustling means creating a huge noise, about on their gaudy means heavy, purple wings. Means what they were doing, they were creating a huge sound and they were passing in front of the child, or on the way, which way they were passing forward. And what those flies were doing, intercepting the flight of a lone black bee or butterfly. What they are doing, they are intercepting means they are interfering. Whose fly they are interfering? They are interfering the fly of a butterfly or a bee. Means a butterfly or a bee are also flying, but these dragonflies are flying in between of them intentionally to intercept, to stop, to disturb their flies, because they are also going in search of sweetness from the flowers. Birds, the butterflies and the bee, they were moving in search of the juice of the flowers or the sweetness of the flowers of the mustard crop flowers. So what these dragonflies are flying in between and stopping them, intercepting them, and they went themselves before these bees and these butterfly which were going in search of the sweetness of the flowers. So in place of them, they are going in, already there, or intercepting their way to fly over there. So this all have been observed by the small child. The child followed them in the air, and as the dragonflies are flying, so the child was also following their fly, just running behind the flies like that only, in the air with his gaze. Gaze means watching minutely. Wherever the flies are going, he was just watching them minutely, where the flies went away, like that. Till one of them would still its wings and rest. Till then he was gazing them. Till then one of them sits somewhere else for waiting for a while its wings and rest. Means till a small insect or a dragonfly was sitting and resting its wings, till then the child was looking around his eyes towards the flying insects and watching them carefully. And he would try to catch it, and as soon as the little fly was sitting somewhere else, suppose sitting here, so the child is trying to hold or trying to catch the fly, and as soon as he was reaching near the fly went away. It's like that only. Clear? Its wings and rest, and he would try to catch it, but it would go fluttering, flapping up into the air, and as soon as he is reaching near to the flies were fluttering and moving up to into the air. Means he was unable to catch them. When he had almost caught in his hands, and when his hand was about to reach near the fly and he was about to catch the fly, it's fly away or run away from there. Then his mother gave a cautionary means attentive call. Come child, come onto the footpath. Now the parents were walking onto the footpath, and the mother found again the child was busy in catching the flies which were not coming in his hand. So the mother gave a cautionary call and the child followed. He ran towards his parents gaily. Gaily means happily, that my parents ran away. So in a running hand or in a smiling face or a chucking face, he ran away behind them. walked abreast of them for a while. Abreast of them means in between of them, he was just walking a while, being, however, soon left behind, and suddenly he left behind. He tried to follow the legs of his parents, but again he left in between, behind, attracted by the little insects and worms along the path. And now on the path, again another attractions were there. Small insects were there, and he was attracted by those insects again. He just left behind again to watch them. Before he was watching the dragonflies, and now the small insects are there on the footpath. So he was busy in observing them, and then in this way he left behind again. Then what happened? That were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. And how the insects were coming out? Teeming out means coming out from their place, wherever, holes or wherever they live, insects, they're coming out. And why they coming out? To bask under sun, to enjoy the sunshine. So when they came out, so the child was also looking at them and was happy to see them and wanted to be with them instead of walking with his parents. Come, child, come. His parents called from the shade of a grove. Grove means a leafy shade. Both the parents are sitting there, and when they saw the child is again busy with the insects, so they called him again. Come, child, come. His parents called from the shade of a grove where they had seated themselves on the edge of the well. A well was there and a leafy shade was there. So both the parents sit there, and when they saw the child is busy, they called him back forward, and then he ran towards them. And again, as usual, all the time they are calling, left behind, parents are calling, he was running them and joining them, and this was all happening on the entire way. A shower of young flowers fell upon the child. As soon as he entered, so from the trees, the flowers trees are there, so from the tree, a shower of flowers were ran over him, on him, just like all the flowers are, just a rain of flowers are there on him. It's like that. And forgetting his parents, and again he forgetting his parents, actually he was very much, very much like naughty child he is, or very much distracting child. Small things are also attracting him, and he was distracting from his parents. So it's like that. So he was also distracting here and there. So what's happening? He entered the grove, and forgetting his parents, he forgot his parents again. He began to gather the raining petal in his hand, and again he was just, what did he, petals means a leaf of the flower or of the one side petal. पैटल जैसे वो होती है ना, पंखुड़ी होती है फूल की, उसको बोलते हैं पैटल्स. तो ही जस्ट स्टार्टेड टू गैदर दोज पैटल्स बिकॉज अ शावर ऑफ flower or a rain of flower on his as he entered. So he just busy in collecting those petals here and there which was fell down. So he was busy in that. He was doing this. And then sudden, but lo, he heard the cooing of doves. Doves, a kind of bird, soft bird, and ran towards his parent. And suddenly, while collecting the petals, he heard the sound of dove. And then he ran towards his parents shouting, "The dove! The dove!" Like जैसे छोटे बच्चों को कहते हैं ना, चिया आ गई, चिया आ गई. Just have a look, bird, bird, in the same manner. The child also heard the sound of dove and then ran towards his parent and say, "Dove, dove!" Then the raining petals dropped from his pocket and hands, and as soon as he saw the dove, the raining petals fell from his hands. So children, just have a look. First he was attracted by the toy shop, then the dragonflies, then the insects, then the shower of rains, shower of flowers, and then the dove. Step by step, he was distracted by these step by step. Afterwards, "Come, child, come." Again the parents are shouting in the same manner. They called to the child, who had now gone running in wild capers around the banyan tree. A banyan tree was there, and he was just taking a round of that banyan tree, just like capers. He was just taking a round of that, and they took the narrow winding footpath which led to the fair through the mustard field. And then they took a narrow path. Narrow means a very limited path, which is not a very stretched path, and a very small or a stinky path, small edge path, which they were moving. And they were calling the boy winding footpath. Winding means a huge wind was running also behind, which led to the fair. And after here they would be having a proper fair, for which they were walking, and they went to that day. So through the fair, through he mustard field, which led to the fair through the mustard, means on the way of their fair, they were having mustard filled footpath, the shower of rain or everything, and now the stinky lane, not stinky, narrow lane on the way which they have followed, and this way they have moved forward. So students, time up now. It's I hope you're getting the things, hope you're enjoying also. So stay safe, stay home, bye bye, let's meet tomorrow.